over the next 20 minutes, I'm going to share with you an incredible opportunity that is changing so many people's lives around the world. I'm going to show you how you can successfully and easily copy a trading strategy with a proven track record of over a year and a half with amazing result, with absolutely spectacular risk management, and why over 240,000 people across the world are following this strategy right now with capital that is being deployed already over $350 million. It's growing like crazy. Going to show you exactly how it works, where the results, how the results are coming, how easily it is to connect. Even if you're a beginner at this, you have no experience in trading or whatever you've done in the past, it doesn't require any prior knowledge and experience. Just once you set it up, it can work for you. So let's begin our call. Over the last 9 years, I've been obsessed with helping as many people as possible to achieve financial freedom, to find vehicles of how they can leverage the technologies. And this is the most excited I've ever been, because we are talking about a proven track record, which is very hard to find in our industry, year and a half of track record. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the call. I'm going to show you exactly how everything works. The strategy is called sonicai, and it has a track record of a year and a half. I'm going to show you exactly right now in the MyFX book. For those that don't know, MyFX books is a third-party website that you can connect a trading strategy, you can connect a broker, and it's going to show you all kinds of statistics that are related to the strategy. And what we are seeing over here is we are seeing the equity growth of the strategy since November 3rd, 2024. Okay. And when we analyze a trading strategy, what's most important to see is the drawdown, is how volatile the strategy is. And what we are able to see here right away is that there hasn't been much of a drawdown. In fact, over this year, a year and a half, the maximum drawdown is 0.86%, which is phenomenal. And since they started in mid-September, the Copix platform, it's been even less. I'm going to show you exactly how much of the drawdown we have over the last 9 months, which is so little, you will be shocked. So when we are talking about this strategy, let's take a look on the monthly analytics and monthly statistics. We're seeing an average of 1.16% a month in a profit. Every month is in a profit, sometimes more, sometimes less than 1%. The highest was 1.78%. And you may be thinking to yourself right now, what is the big deal? What is the exciting opportunity here to earn 1% a month? I can accomplish it in so many different ways, in real estate or buying index funds. And yes, in and of itself, when we look at the totality of the fund, and 1% a month is not much. However, when you understand that the broker is working with liquidity providers and you can amplify your capital by up to 24 times, you can actually have more capital trading. So if you have $10,000, you can be trading on 240,000. If you have $1 million, you can be trading on 24 million. If you have 1,000, you trade on $24,000. Now, every single profit is being multiplied by up to 24 times. That's a different story. And that's how people are getting absolutely amazing results. So looking at the history of the trades, you can see the transparency, all the open date, close date. It's all trading on the gold market, which is the largest market in the world, a multi-trillion-dollar market. You can see the open price, the close price. You can see the pips and the profits, and majority of the duration is just several minutes, right? Sometimes less than a minute, like here, 25 seconds. Sometimes it's 20 minutes, but on average it's less than 15 minutes. It's sniper trades, getting in and out 1 to 3 trades a day. Okay. And if you look at the gain, you can see here was 0.06%, 0.03%, 0.02%, and the majority of the trades are green. There's around 87% winning trades, and the losing trades are so tiny, only 0.02% loss here, another 0.02% loss here. The losses are very tiny. In fact, over the year and a half of the track record, the maximum loss recorded was 0.04%. So when we talk about 0.01, 0.02, 0.03, you need to understand this is not what you actually get as a profit. Yes, it's on the fund, that the totality of the fund. Okay, but when you have 0.01 and you multiply by 24, it's 0.24%. When you have 0.02 multiply by 24, it's 0.48%. When you have 0.06, which was on Monday, and you multiply by 24, is 1.44%. So on that Monday alone, you had one trade on 0.03, one trade on 0.06. Overall, it's 0.09 multiplied by 24 is 2.16% the profit on that particular day. So that's a very beautiful thing, because on the one side, you have a very conservative trading strategy. They only aim to do about 1% a month with a minimal risk management of maximum 0.04% per trade risk. On the other side, because we have some leverage, then you can receive some amazing profits. So let's take a look at it deeper. We have 18 consecutive positive months ever since they started to do the trading, and a little bit about the team behind the Sonic AI strategy. We're talking about a team, a trading team of 3 Germans. They have 15 years of professional experience trading real money in the forex markets, working with private family offices and institutional clients. And they started working exclusively with stock markets in 2025. And justifiably so, because the fund has grown exponentially. The fund has grown to over $350 million in deposits, which means if you multiply the majority of people, as you'll understand, they'll take the 24 times amplified account. They have exceeding $8 billion in fund, which is insane. And the traders are only getting a tiny slice. They're only getting 5% of the profit. On this 5%, when we have a multi-billion-dollar fund, it's already, like in May, it was already over $80 million in profits for clients. So this is not a small operation. Every trade is fully visible. You can see everything on MyFX book, all the trades. 87% of all the trades closed positive. There is only 2 maximum consecutive losses ever recorded in all this time period. Less than 15 minutes average trade duration, and maximum risk per trade is 0.04%. So where is this being traded on? It's been traded on Tag Markets, a regulated broker. The company name is TM Financials Ltd, right? It's registered in the Republic of Mauritius under the company number. You can go to the Financial Securities Commissions of Mauritius. You can find this information. And the platform scaled tremendously. They have over 900,000 clients right now. And just in February 2025, they have only 30,000 clients. With a monthly trading turnover last month exceeded $600 billion. So this is not a small broker anymore. And maybe last year, in the beginning of last year, it was a small broker, but now in middle of 2026, it's not a small broker with such a monthly trading volume. In fact, their goal is to be the number one broker in the world. And I know it because I spoke and I met personally with one of the founders of Tag Markets, and their goal is to become the number one broker, which is required for that about $2.5 trillion a month in trading volume. And their goal is to do it by the end of the year. They're working with 75 liquidity providers, over 6,000 new clients daily. So it's a huge operation. They have also a license now in South Africa, additionally, FSCA as well. And since April, they also backed by Lloyd's of London, which is one of the world's most recognized insurance market in the world, insuring up to $1 million per customer account. Okay. Now this Lloyd's of London, you can do a Google on that. They're doing a lot of profits, more than $10 billion profits in a year. So they're huge insurance company. They're done their due diligence, and they have a policy. This policy, you can see it on the official website of Tag Markets. And this policy gives clients fund insurance up to $1 million. What does it mean? Okay, this is the policy number. The maximum amount payable by the insurance to the insured is $1 million. Now, this covers broker insolvency or bankruptcy. So this is not for the trading losses. If you're trading yourself, for example, with stock markets, open and closing positions, this is not covering. The insurance is not for that. Or something happens with the trading strategy. Here it has to do with your money is in the broker, you want to withdraw it, and something like that happens. This is insurance for that. So just give you more peace of mind, because some people are thinking, okay, the broker is only less than 3 years on the market. They're 10-year on the market brokers. So why choose Tag Markets? Well, you can choose Tag Markets because yes, it's less than 3 years in the market, but it's on the way to be the number one broker. They're doing $600 billion in volume, and they have up to $1 million per customer account insurance from Lloyd's of London, okay, which other brokers do not have. So CopyX is the copy trading platform exclusively on Tag Markets, which provides 100% copy trading. It's a multi-account management system. Your account automatically mirrors every trade sonicai team makes in real time. No decisions required, no market knowledge needed, no action required after setup. Once you connect, and you start benefiting from the trading results. Full transparency before you invest. Every strategy shows complete performance history, all the trades, all the win rate, drawdown, ROI, everything you see. Again, you do not need to have any prior experience, okay? 30% fee is what you pay for the performance. You keep 70% of the profits you keep. There is no management fee. There is no monthly subscription. There is no join fee. There is no performance fee. Performance fee is automatically deducted from the profit once a week. Out of the 55 plus active trading strategy available, Sonic is ranked number one by far. From the followers in the capital, we have more than 240,000 followers of the strategy right now, which is insane. So this is the beautiful part about stock markets. It offers amplified accounts. There's two types of accounts, 12x and 24x amplified accounts, which means your deposits being amplified via 75 liquidity providers. Sonic team trades the full portfolio. You keep 70% of the profits. So for example, what is the difference between the two accounts? Well, the 24x account gives you twice as much the profits than the 12x account, right? So obviously it has double the capital. So the estimated monthly net on capital is going to be twice as much. So what else is the difference? The 24x account gives the maximum drawdown limit is 5% of the portfolio. And in the 12x account is 10% of the portfolio. Why is that? Because the providers of the liquidity, they, of course, they never want to lose money. So they provide you the liquidity, but it doesn't mean they risk their money. They provide the liquidity with a drawdown limit. Now, typically, if you use leverage on any exchange and you try to trade yourself, it is a very risky situation. Why? Because 99.9% of people, they do not know how to trade. I've done everything I could to teach myself to trade, to learn the indicators, to go through courses, to do all of that stuff. And at the end of this experiment, I had a lot more gray hair because I found myself in the middle of the night not able to sleep and watching the chart the entire night. I found myself just losing so much money. I wanted to vomit, right? Like millions and millions of dollars losing myself clicking on buttons on trading. So that's why, for the majority of people, I would say trading is not suitable. You're not present with your friends and family, you're stressed, and majority of people are just losing money in trading. So if you trade yourself 5% of portfolio, drawdown limit, you can hit it, pretty easy. But when you have a strategy like Sonic, where the maximum risk per trade is 0.04% of the portfolio, it would take like 100 losing trades in a row in order to hit that 5% limit. And that's why, from that risk perspective, there isn't much of a difference to choose a 12x account or a 24x account. That's why a majority of people have been choosing the 24x account. Now, there was some extra fees you had to pay for the 24x account before. Now it has been removed, and basically you can have a 24x account without paying any extra fee. Now, from the capital perspective, the capital lock-in is 30 days. It's required by liquidity providers, okay, because they want to make their money at least working for 30 days for the liquidity that they do provide. And profits are withdrawable from day one. Okay, so it creates a win-win-win situation. The broker is winning because the broker receiving the fees and some of the profits and the fees there. The liquidity providers are winning because they also get a share of all this trading volume that is being traded on their liquidity. The customers win. They are getting 10, 15, even we've seen like 20% in a month net on capital. The traders win because they receive their share, 5% of the trade. Like everyone is winning. And it's a beautiful situation, business, where every party is winning from the business model. So your potential monthly return here, 12x, 24x account, just give you the idea. This is based on a real account, verified, for 5.5 months that we tracked, about 13.4% net monthly from September to March. You can see the numbers after the 30% fee. We'll come back to that in a moment. Once again, I'll say a couple of words about the risk assessment. We have risk on every slide, risk disclaimer. Past performance is not indicative of future results. And of course, we as our grown adults, we understand that there is no such thing as in trading as zero risk. It just doesn't exist, right? However, we need to understand what kind of risk we are dealing with here. There's two types of risk that we're seeing here, that I'm seeing, at least from my perspective. It's the market and strategy risk and the broker risk. From the market and strategy risk, okay, the broker is doing his thing. How is the trading strategy performing? How is this trading strategy uh, is working in different market conditions? So we've seen gold going up and down like crazy. We've seen some crazy gold days drop by 13% in a day. How the strategy performs during the crazy times, during the times where it stresses, it's stressful times. And we've seen 18 months, there have been all kinds of situations in gold. It They haven't even been trading on super volatile days, right? And with this strategy, I'll repeat it once again, the maximum risk of 0.04% per trade. This mathematically requires more than 100 consecutive losses in order to lose your account, right? Which have been only recorded two over the last 18 months. So from the marketing strategy risk, it's very low. I cannot say zero, but it's very low. And the broker risk, which means your money is safe with the broker, is mitigated. How it is being mitigated? Well, first of all, we have the insurance now from Lloyd's of London up to $1 million per customer account. Second, we know who is behind Tag Market. We know the owners, right? Who are the owners of Tag Market? So one owner, his name is Niklas Freyhofer, and he's a 29 years old German entrepreneur, and he has vast experience in forex. In fact, already 6 years ago, he sold for multiple, like for nine figures, his shares of another like brokerage that he has shares on. He is bringing a vast experience into this sphere, and his partner is Jared Esguera. And Jared is 38 years old, Colombian entrepreneur. He has experience in prop firms. What is a prop firm? Is exactly that. For you can trade, you can get more liquidity. He knows a lot of liquidity providers. He worked in the finance space, and he had his exits. So they both partnered around 3 years ago and started Tag Markets. And now Tag Markets is such a big force to be reckoned with. So this is why I say the broker risk is mitigated. And now let's see the real live account results. This is an account that started with $400,000 initially around September, end of September, beginning of October. Amplified trading portfolio, $9.6 million over the first 5.5 months. It has produced a gross trading profit of $404,000, a net profit of $295,000, 73.9%, net ROI on $400,000 capital, around 13.4% average net monthly returns. Okay. And he was so happy with the results, he added more capital. So now the total capital deposited stands around $1,175,000. And as of June 9, okay, you can see here the total deposit is $28,189,200 inside of the fund, and the profit is $1,153,800. So pretty much already doubling whatever the capital that he deposited over time. So this is incredible, and you can see just what he has, like what the 8th of June for him was. It's about $25,000 in a profit in a single day. So of course, not everyone has $1 million. to deposit, or even $100,000. Okay. And quite understandable. Yeah. Everybody has different financial situation. Everybody has different goals and targets, different risk appetite, etc. So the good news is this opportunity can be suitable for all kinds of levels, for investors, for people that want to build a business out of it. Because as you start to produce results, as you start to see the results for yourself, you're like, wait a minute, I can also introduce people to the broker. And when you start introducing people to the broker, there is something called the Introducing Broker Referral System Partner Program, with the AI Tech, backed by AI Tech Group. And this partner program allows you also to participate as you introduce people to the broker and share some of the profits. So the way it works, you can get profit sharing. Remember, 70% kept by the investor, 5% goes to the trader. Where does 25% go? 25% goes and shared 10 levels distributed to the partner network, 2.5% each. So this represent a very good chunk of the passive uh, commissions that you can be receiving on a weekly basis. So this bonus is getting paid every week. Another bonus getting paid every week is per lot commissions. $8.50 per lot across 10 levels are being shared every single week. Okay. So that's another thing that people are getting. There is a monthly bonuses, leader pools, $1 per lot. Lot is like a trading volume side, is being shared. When you get a share in this pool, once a month you receive a nice chunk of money, right? So the that is being there in the leaders pool, right? So once you qualify for 500,000 or for 1 million on this pool, you can get this share. And also CPA, cost per acquisition, you can get cost per acquisition paid by the broker from the profits generated by the broker as you reach certain milestone. That's additional income that you are receiving as a bonus once a month. And when you happen to go to the event, to the live event, there is several live events lined up. You can even get a Rolex watch on stage, right? I have a clip to show you. Like in February, I've been participating in the event in Dubai. I've seen about 30 people there receiving Rolexes. Once you are part of the leaders pools, you can get also that prize. So to get started is very simple, very, very simple. We actually put a step-by-step guide of how to get started. It's a one-time setup. You only need to do it once and then just benefit from it, right? So first thing is you open your partner link. It can be through the person who referred you, right? You sign up, you put in your details, your first name, last name, email, password, and you basically click on register now, verify your email from AI Tech, and then log into the IB portal. Once you logged in, you click on register copyx and you sync your IB portal with Tag Markets. You put in a password, boom, done. Then, very important, you confirm your email from Tag Markets and you are inside. Once you log into Tag Markets, you verify your identity. And after you verify your identity, you make your deposit either in crypto, Visa, or bank wire. And after you made a deposit, you go to copyx, you find Sonic, you put in your investment amount, and here to get a 24x amplified account, you just follow the instructions here, what you need to put, what you need to place, what it is here, and boom, it is live. You can see all of your trades in your follower hub. And what we're able to see inside of the tag markets under the copy X, let me just log in real quick. what we are seeing here under the copyx follower hub. So you're able to see here all of the trades, all of the P&L and the profits on the trades, and from all the strategies. Okay, so you have maybe multiple accounts, and over here you can withdraw. You can withdraw your available profit. Okay, you can withdraw your deposit. Okay, if you want to, after 30 days, and here already plus 87% for 3.5 months, something like that. So this is gross profit. This is before the fees, but this is incredible. Okay, and this is something that I've been using since February, around like 20 February, something like that. And I love the results. That's why I'm sharing with you the results, because I love the results, and you can also experience those type of results. You configure your crypto wallet where you want to withdraw. And right now, what's cool is that very shortly is gonna be launching a crypto card program. And with crypto card, you can use it as a non-custodial. You can use it for every single expense, every kind of crypto that you have. Plus, you can link it to the tag markets. You can take the money from tag markets, from IB portal, right inside of the Bix card. And this Bix card, of course, working with Apple Pay, Google Pay, no limit a month, multiple card tiers, and you have here privileges like airport lounge access, rental car insurance, travel insurance, hotel discounts up to 65%, event access, exclusive passes for crypto conferences, sports, and more. Concierge service 24/7. It is your private wallet, and they're building one of the largest crypto card Visa community in the world, because they have so many clients, so many clients that are going to be using this big card. So this is really coming really soon, maybe even this week. Okay, so you can be one of the first people to use it, and they have a huge customer base. So of course, a lot of people are going to start using this card. But this is something also available to you, and you can get also extra commissions when your team is going to be using the card. You will also be receiving profits from that. Okay, so that's really cool. That's what I wanted to share. We have an office in Dubai Marina, Al Habtoor Business Tower. When you happen to be in Dubai, when you fly there, we can arrange you a meeting. Um, and they're in the office, and maybe you're even gonna meet some of the corporate and even the one of the founders of Tag Markets there. Okay. Of course, it's incredibly busy, but if this is something, if you are really serious and you have some results behind you and you want to do something massive, I know for a fact today there is meetings happening there. Just a couple days ago, some top leaders from Japan was there in the office about the takeover Japan. So I mean, yeah, you can do it. You can also come to the live event. The next live event is going to be in Poland. And let me show you how you can get access to it. In Poland, Krakow, 19th of September, there's going to be an event, and you can be there on stage collecting your Rolex. You can meet the corporate team. It is right there. Under events, you can see Beyond Continental Summit in Poland. Okay. Then it's gonna be in Colombia, Medellin, Colombia, 3rd of October, and then it's gonna be in Thailand, 28th of November. So if you're serious about this business, you will want to be at these events and you want to bring your people, your team to these events all together. So this is the exciting stuff, the exciting events that are happening this year with stock markets. And this is this is just the beginning, even though we're already such a huge community, it's just the beginning. So I love the people that we are working with. We have built for you a way to actually like a duplication system for AI tech copy with the slides and the presentation, and you can set it up with your links. With your links, when you click on become a partner, it's free of charge, and you can plug in your link, and you can have all of the system working for you, already plugged and play. Okay, so um, that's about it. What I wanted to share with you. I told you about 20-30 minutes, and we are done. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can unmute your mic. I'll be happy to address any of the questions that you might have. This is what I want to share with you. Want to wish you great success in this. We are doing these webinars quite often. You can invite your guests, and we'll be working closely with you. You know, I'm looking to work with closely with people that are serious, and this is what I see, a real opportunity with real trading, real track record on the market, and it is quite substantial. We have dozens and dozens of people making six figures a month in income. It's not a joke. It's a life-changing kind of income that you can really have a different quality of life. Okay, you can travel more, you can have more fun, and you can have what you have been dreaming on. If you want to buy a new house or a new car, you can do that. Okay, set a goal, take massive action, and it's all up to you. Okay.